Hello everyone, it's I King Mike X here with another Dragalia update video. As you can see, I got a haircut, so I'm gonna be talking about some of the stuff that's been going on at least. Um, so I haven't done one of these. So first of all, we got news about Tartarus, which is so seems to be related. So apparently Tartarus seems to have some relation to King Alberius. Like he used to be back in the time of King Alberius, which means he's part of, which means he's got a, he's somehow related to, got some sort of connection to Cleo, which was very interesting, and it makes you wonder, because he looks like a human, but how did he live for so long? And he's supposedly trying to avenge his fallen king, King Alberius, but other stuff that happened, we did get an astral raid, which was, I talked about Cronus Nick. Next week is Hypnos. This weekend coming up is Hypnos. This upcoming weekend, they talked about how apparently they updated the version update where, so it's gonna be happening tomorrow night at 11 p.m. So about, let's see, that's about 35 hours from now, 35 or so hours from now. Is when we can download it, but then the automatic update will be the day after. But they talked about how they're going to be up. There's going to be there's going to be a lot of data that they're going to be doing it, but don't worry, you don't have to make space because they're going to be deleting about the same amount of data. So that's the thing. They're like deleting it, basically, kind of like replacing data. Um, New Dragalia Life coming, but we also got update on the next event, which is a new facility event. So yeah, we got two. Yeah, we got two events back to back, two facility events back to back. So this one is going to be the Agents of the Goddess, which, as you can see here, starts August 20th at 2 a.m. And here's the thing. We're going to be facing off against bosses of the light element, which basically means we're getting shadow elements. So, and you get a new reward facility. Okay, so there's that. So people and fiends alike are suddenly going berserk, much to the confusion of the Prince of France. That's when self-proclaimed apostles arrive from the north and beseech the prince and his allies to aid in their mission. Whatever the motives of the foes who lurk behind this phenomenon may be, the story will be the preface that points our heroes into the unknown. So yeah, there's a lot that's going on here. So once again, we're getting more shadow element adventures, which, But now I'm thinking we're gonna be getting a new dragon for this event, and the new dragon's gonna be. So I feel like we're gonna be getting a new Dragalia, a new dragon, and it's most likely gonna be Thor for Tartarus. I know that seems crazy, but I feel like Tartarus might be the reason why they're gonna do this is because Tartarus might be actually pretty hard, especially with the fact is that we already got Hildegard's mana spiral, who, if you saw with Hildegard, she has a ton of healing now. Her first skill has it heals pretty highly, but also has an HP regen. Mind you, it's not the best HP regen, but that's fine. Her second skill also has a HP regen. I mean, it has, but now it's increased, and she's got that new four strike thing. The new thing with the four strike, where she can use her four strike twice and heal the adventurer that's most in need. Then you need the most help. So, and also apparently there's rumor that Estelle is going to be getting a mana spiral because of the leak. Because apparently some people got, so the way that it works is like some of the people got their skills removed, and normally when that happens, that's a hint that like we're getting a mana spiral, and the ones we ended up are getting involved with that, which, so the ones that people are apparently Estelle, Luca, Vanessa, and Marty all got their mana. All are getting had like had like part of the thing. So I think it was like the level three for. So what ends up happening is normally there's a placeholder for like a level three, for like a level three skill for their second skill or something, or one of their skills they have a placeholder level for there, and people are think and normally when it gets removed, it's a hint that's saying they're gonna get a mana spiral soon. And the only one who hasn't gotten it is, of course, the only one who's has their mana spiral removed, but any hasn't seen an update at least where they got the placeholder skill for the mana spiral is Giroda, and he still has yet to have one. So many people, but that's the only one so far. But we have four here that are getting it. We got four here that apparently had theirs removed, and people are thinking we're going to be getting it soon, which are Marty, Vanessa, Luca, and Estelle. Which, okay, this is going to go a little bit into more where I'm going to be also talking about the, just to make this a little bit longer, I'm going to be talking about potential mana spirals for these, what their mana spiral versions could be, because it's going to be interesting. So Estelle, as you know, has the best heal, has right now the highest healing with like the single skill with her thing. So, excuse me. As you can see here, restores HP to the team members most in New York during the summer on recovery potency. If I had to say what they're gonna do, and it's gonna, I mean, if I had to say, which if I was to discuss like potential mana spells for these characters, for Estelle, her skill one can either get either cure, it can either have curses or curse removal or heck even yeah, curse removal, um or poison removal even, yeah, poison removal, um po- and then one of them can have, one of her two skills can have poison removal. The second skill should be fine, and the second skill just needs to, okay, the first skill could get poison removal, or actually no, her second skill should get poison removal and increase the stats of it, and her first skill, or her SP cost needs to go down for her skill, for her skill too, because if the shared SP cost is less than their SP cost, that's kind of a big issue. So I think they need to lower that to below it. Um, first skill, so second skill, I think should get the poison removal, or here's what they do. If the first skill, I feel like should keep that restore HP, but then it should have a team effect where it gives off a regen, or a regen and something to combine with poison judge, which is either another regen or another or what was the other thing I was going to say? Either regen or um or just a group heal, a small group heal for the rest of the teammates. Second one is fine, just increase the numbers. Her fourth strike should have like a unique one. Should be a unique thing, get like an additional effect with like healing or something, or life shield. Who knows? Anything. If, and her curse, she should have curse res, and then this would be potent curse res, and this one would be curse res 50. Or they can make. That's what I'm thinking. If for Luca, I think they should give him poison res 100 and curse potent curse res, as well as full HP because strength should be a unique ability. His bolt of lightning should be a paralyze punisher, and radiant bolt should just increase the damage. Or but he should also get maybe a cleanse can also work. It depending on it, we'll have to see with Tartarus if we need that. But yeah, I don't know with Luca. Luca needs something because he could be good. So now, when it regards to Marty and Vanessa, I don't know why they're doing this now. But if I had to, well, he's going to be stun Portrait stun res and stun res 50. Skill haste should be. He should get something out. They should do something else with him. Jesus. Um, Spiral Hunter should be a Burn Punisher move or something, and Safeguard should, and the Safeguard surge should be. I want to say try to make it a light shield or so, or make it something else. I don't know, anything that would help boost to make him a good defensive unit, to make him help out the team and be a great defense unit. Then Vanessa is an attacking unit. Burn Inflictor and maybe no Burn Inflictor does a lot of. Okay, you can have one Burn Inflictor, but I think he better to have a Burn Punisher because there's a lot of Burn Inflictor. I mean, on Flame, if I was to look at Flame, um, like going into, let me show you Flame. If I was to go over, yeah, involving Flame. Um, okay, in terms of people who can inflict burn, I mean, there's there's a lot. There's Lee there. There's Marth. There's um. At least when it comes to the at least when it comes to top characters, there's Lee. Or Leia's not really a great character to use. So okay, there's Leia. There's Marth. There's um the Prince. Eden. Valentine's Orion. Uh oh yeah. There's of course Reina. There's Aoi, Galaxy. At least one, yeah. Galaxy in a Eden mode for skill one. Has it, no, not as live. There's a lot of people. Yeah, there's a lot. If I was to say, if I was to go off of the top characters, uh, at least the top ones. If I was to go based off of top ones, like for based off of what I've seen from Flame, if the Flame adventures that have like the best ones, Marth, Galaxy, um, let's see, Galaxy, Uden. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go to. Yeah, let's see, Galaxy. Let's see, can the Dean do it? Yeah, the Dean. Um, yeah, Galaxy and the Dean. Uh, I would say Chelsea. No, Chelsea can't. But Leia's not that great. Reina could do it, but also same thing. She's not one of the best characters to use. Right now, Student Marivide can't. I know that for a fact. Cal Mim can't. Marth can. Yeah, that's Marth can definitely. Out of the characters that are the top ones, Yuden can. Yuden can. Aoi. So yeah, there's a couple characters that can definitely do it, and most of them are pretty prominent in that. So better have a bird punisher instead. Uh, and Force Strike could be unique. Last defense, they need a like if they were to do it. The one issue is like here's the thing. Vanessa is weird with her kid, kind of like how she has the flame. I mean, I don't care about this skill ability, HP 60. It's one of the weaker ones, so there's that. But yeah, there's a lot to pack in. But if I was to say the main thing is going into this, there's a lot. There's a, sorry for ramping up, but yeah, it's hard to predict what mana spells the people use because even still, there's always going to be different. Now, and I have been talking about, like, I was upset when I said about had the people involving certain characters, um, like I was neglecting at this one, like Albert and stuff. But in truth, I don't think they're done with finishing up. And the reason why I don't think they're done figuring this stuff out is because, well, okay, you gotta currently they probably have finished up with, but I don't think they're done with some of these other characters, like some maybe some Cleo and Albert, and okay, Julieta they're probably done with. I don't think they're done with all of them because I remember Amani was, I'm pretty sure was lower on the tier, was at one point lower on the tiers. Just to make sure, I'm gonna go over to my old video, to my, yeah, one of my old one of my videos about, yeah, doing this on the, okay, yeah, okay, no, my bad. She wasn't below it, but if you might have noticed, look at what they were at. Look at Amani. Amani's at 23,104, and now she's at 26. And Summer, so they went up by a little. Okay, Albert went up by a little bit. Summer Cleo went up by a little bit. Amani kind of went up pretty big numbers, but as you could see, they were even. Yeah. Um. And Julieta has a chance. I think they're done with Julieta. I think they figured her out. I'm gonna say Julieta might be one of the best characters to use. We'll have to wait and see. Mostly because of, like, I know she doesn't do a lot of damage, but she's gonna be a great tank. We'll have to wait and see how vital she is. Summer Cleo, uh, I don't think they're gonna be done. I don't think they're completely done yet with Albert, Summer Cleo, and Amani. They might be done with, but Summer Cleo and Albert, I don't think they're done with. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, so with Albert and Summer Cleo, you might have noticed that. So the reason why I think Amani just got recently updated is because weren't they put in their skills, I think, but they gotta. So she has all this stuff here: skill package, arts, Poker Punisher. She has all this stuff, and Albert unfortunately doesn't have. Okay, and there goes that Albert. Like Albert has the. I don't think they're done, and mostly because they haven't gone through everything yet. Because there's a lot to go over. Okay, Summon Creole has all her tropical breeze. They didn't upgrade the initial stuff. All they grant is this stuff, which is why it became. All they upgraded was this stuff here, and of course, there's the parasol shot thing. It's we're gonna have to wait and see with that. But with Albert, Albert's an interesting case because process equals user crit. Albert is definitely going to be an interesting case. We have to wait and see. Because I don't think they're done yet, and mostly because. Oh wait, did they actually change? Well, okay, it says 2800 now. So let me see. 28,000 divided by 99999. That's about still about 3% or 2.8%. So we have to wait and see with Albert. Hopefully we could get their two numbers, and hopefully he'll be really good. Because I wanted to see Albert get improved, but yeah, hmm. It's gonna be we have to. It's gonna be hard with this stuff. Sorry, I'm kind of going with. It's just that it was a disappointment seeing Albert being so low, but I don't think they're done yet with any of the DPS simulator, at least with those characters, because if they did, I think they're still trying to figure out what his best thing is, and also because if Albert turns out to be really good, then I'm totally gonna be at 70. I'm seeing him because he is one of the best. Because he's probably the one unit I want to get. He's probably the one unit I'm looking forward to the most. At least. I wanted to. I mean, he's one of my favorite units to play. He's one of my favorite units to play, and it sucks seeing him so low. And I know for a fact that he doesn't get. I knew he wasn't going to get much in terms of team DPS. In fact, Serena goes above him as a result. It's going to be hard to see. But anyway, sorry for rambling on, you guys. I'm looking forward to this next event, and I'm looking forward to Astro Tartarus coming. Um, but until and he's actually they're coming out in a few. Well, Tartarus is going to be here soon. So until then, um, I'm King Mike X. If you like this video, please click the like button and hit, and also write a and also you can write a comment down below and share this around if you can. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you can get updates when all my videos go live. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.